Despite their authority, some police officers let their egos take control, leading to outrageous misconduct. Today we'll watch a montage of corrupt cops making career-ending mistakes, starting with this female officer who made a terrible decision.
He just committed a crime. Who is this guy? Ain't nobody stepping. He told me to come to you, right? Did you?
It is terrifying how power gets to the heads of some police officers, leading them to commit the unthinkable. Today we will go through cases where these power-tripping cops were humbled and completely owned by law-abiding citizens. In February of 2021, First Amendment auditor was filmed around the streets when Officer Brandy Valverde came to him with her gun drawn. If that wasn't scary enough, another citizen did something bizarre.
Are you a civilian? Are you in this, right? You know I'm documents, right? You, I want to press charges, bro. You are a civilian pointing.
Is there a particular reason?
No. You gonna get him. You gonna press charges. He just pointed at me. You gonna press charges on him.
You need to answer my question.
I answer shit. So you think it's okay as a civilian to point at me? You know I'm filming this, right?
The officer was fearing the black guy had a gun, while the white guy just pointed an AR rifle at him, and she had nothing to say.
It doesn't matter, bro. Your life's not in danger. I'm unarmed.
Just answer her. You're acting like you had a
Had a
Do you have
what?
Do you have a gun? Do me a favor. I'm fine. I'm cool. Don't step towards me. I'm okay.
I want his name. I want his name. I want his name. I want his name.
That's fine.
You don't have a right to do that. You're going to jail, bro.
Don't step towards me. Don't step towards me. I don't mind if you videotape me, okay? But I need to make sure for my safety that you don't have any weapons.
You got somebody else coming?
Yeah.
Who is that guy? Since you know him, who is him? Is he a civilian or an officer?
That is a blatant case of racial profiling, and the fearful officer only then escalated the situation.
Answer the question. What's your name and badge number?
My name is Officer Valverde. I'm 4244. It's my badge number.
Who is this guy?
I'm trying to deal with you.
No. He just committed a crime. Who is this guy? Ain't nobody stepping. He told me to come to you, right? Did you?
have a gun? Okay. If you want to prop your phone up so that we can video
No, that's when I'm letting you pat me down.
When I come out of my office to my truck, you're peeking at me around the corner and then act like you're going to pull something out of your pocket.
I was scratching my back. My back itches. Yeah, that's my back itches, bro.
Your back is itching?
Yep.
Okay. Is it alright if I just check and make sure that you don't have a weapon?
Nope. Don't consent. I'm pressing charge, bro. Don't even leave. Don't leave. All right, don't leave. I'm not talking. I'm more worried about you now.
If this female officer is this much afraid of a man with a camera, she should just hang up the badge and the gun. Clearly the job is just too much for her.
You think it's okay to do that to me? You think you're a civilian? You're a civilian. Are you a cop?
I'm a civilian.
Oh yeah, you're going to jail, bro. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. And if you're done, I'll be fucking with the prosecutor. You just messed up, bro. You're stupid, man. But if I did that to you, I go to jail, huh?
No.
Oh, well, so you see, you pointed at whatever that big was. Well, right now, we need to file charges on him. For pointing the at me, that's why.
I wasn't here, man.
Oh, you were? I got it on video.
I just pulled up, man.
Well, this was what happened. Am I being detained for a crime? Or am I answering the question?
We are questioning you.
All right, I'm not detained. Have a good day.
What's going on?
What's your name, badge number?
What's going on?
What's your name, badge number?
My name is Lepley, L-E-P-L-E-Y. My badge number is 4210, Hardin County Sheriff's Office.
The auditor had every reason to be enraged, as he had just been pointed at with a deadly weapon. The individual should have been in cuffs, but the corrupt officer was more concerned about her safety from an unarmed man.
What's going on?
Well, right now, what's going on, he didn't get his name because he pulled out a big me.
I would do that. I already know who he is.
Well, what's his name? I'm pressing charges, bro. You have no right to do that.
Would you like to write out a statement about what happened?
I want to file charges against this man. Because if you don't get his name, I'm going to get it. So then, you know what? Whatever, get out of my face, bro. I'm going to get his name. Anybody, go ahead and move out of my way. So I'll be detained. I'm asking you what. I done asked you too many times. I'm going away. You point that at me.
I didn't.
Oh no. That is no, bro. You're going to jail today. You don't have a right to do that.
We'll do that.
All right. I got it on video. You're going to arrest him right now? Cause I got it all on video, bro.
I'd like a written statement from you.
And we're gonna need that video as well.
I'll give it to the prosecutor. And you're unprofessional. That is sick.
Now, it is shocking as the female officer is still not arresting the other guy who had pointed a gun at him. She continues to pretend as if that never happened.
If you would have shot me, bro, you'd be in trouble.
I didn't shoot you.
I'm saying if you would have.
I had him at the ground.
My hands was right here the entire time. I had body cam footage and live stream footage.
Were you reaching behind?
I was scratching my back. As I told you already, I have an itch that I have to scratch. That's it. I want, man.
So you don't want to talk that?
Give me a form, man.
What?
Give me a. You're stupid, bro. No, go ahead, hang out, stay right here, man. Don't ever point a gun at me. Don't you ever.
I didn't point my gun at you. My gun pointed in a safe direction.
The video evidence won't only expose the other individual, but would also expose the power-tripping female cop and lead to her accountability.
Mine was too.
No, the hell it wasn't, bro.
Was that pointed at
Yes, it was. Yes, the hell it was, bro. I have it on video.
We're gonna need that video. If you want to press charges, we're gonna need that video. So how come when I initially saw you, I didn't see your phone out? I didn't see you taking pictures.
I've been documented.
Take me in.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it to the prosecutor. Just give me a copy. I'm gonna give it to the prosecutor.
Here's the way it normally works, okay? I'm just trying to explain to you so you understand what we have to do in order to do our job. Okay? You're making an allegation, okay? You say you have it on video, that's fine. If you do, that's great.
No, I have it on video, bro. No need to lie about it.
That's great. In order for us to proceed with what you want us to do.
The supervisor tried to calm him down and took his complaint. Meanwhile, the auditor kept pressing the officers, especially Officer Valverde, who had just made the biggest mistake of her career.
Kind of helps us determine what level of crime to charge.
I mean, if you point at somebody, that's a high level right there, I believe.
But
If I did it to him, I'd be in jail. That's a walked up and it had nothing to do with him, and I come and go like this to you. I wouldn't go to jail? Come on now. Come on. If I went like this to somebody with a huge thing.
What he's trying to say is he has to investigate the situation.
Oh yeah, then give me the statement form. I'll write it out later. I'll send it to you. You got a business card?
Sure.
I'll give you this video.
It's in my car. I'll go grab it.
You want my business card?
I want both of you guys. I'm filing a claim against you.
Okay.
Sad, man. I can't exercise rights in peace.
Nobody said you couldn't exercise your right, but when I ask you a question, you need to answer.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I'm telling you, I know the laws, ma'am. I know the laws better than you.
This officer is why people distrust cops, tarnishing their reputation. Instead of admitting her mistake, she remains stubborn and ignorant.
Just making sure you see. I don't know what type of gun it is, but he pointed that right at me.
Appears to be an AR-15 of some sort.
Must, yeah. And how that?
All right, anything else we can do for you today?
I need a supervisor.
Okay.
Please don't do that again, okay?
Well, when I ask you to stop, you need to stop.
Well, that's fine. Go back to his car.
We're actually going to go in and talk to him.
All right, go ahead. I'm free.
You bet.
Wrong with that? I've been in the county too many times. I understand. No problem.
The auditor really took the crooked female officer to the cleaners, and we hope that he files a complaint against her as well. Both officers eventually left and the auditor went home. There is no update yet on whether he filed a complaint. Now, while this was satisfying to watch, the next officers faced even worse humiliation at the hands of this auditor.
I'll have the police escort you out of the building. I don't think that's gonna happen.
In August of 2023, a First Amendment auditor visited Brookhaven Town Hall to exercise his rights when officials approached and tried to intimidate him.
See exactly what happened.
Why are you filming this?
I'm just working on a story, sir. There's no issues here. There's no issues, okay? Thank you.
Why are you in here filming?
Because
You wouldn't let people in here filming any other time.
But you can't stop. Maybe because nobody has tried to do it, but you definitely can't stop people from
What's
filming.
your reasoning?
I'm exercising my First Amendment right. That's all, ma'am.
Oh, and one
Yeah.
of those. I got it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Oh.
You shouldn't work for the public if you're not going to be nice, ma'am.
You'll be down here.
What?
You can't come down here. You have
Who?
to,
Who? What? Why?
What are you here for?
Why?
What are you here for?
I just told you.
What are you here for?
I told you before. I'm not going to keep going over it with
What do
you.
you need it? What are you here for? You didn't tell me anything. You told the other guy.
It is hard to understand why these officers fear a man with a camera. This corrupt officer keeps threatening Sean, unaware that he is not breaking the law.
Told you. Ask him then.
What do you need?
I told you I don't need anything from you,
You don't
sir.
need anything. You have to leave.
No.
You can't go down into these offices.
Yes, I can.
No, you cannot.
Yes. Why can't I?
What is your business here?
I have business here, sir. This is a town hall, correct?
That is.
Okay. So I have business here.
What business do you have?
I already explained it. I'm not going to keep repeating myself.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll have the police escort you out of the building.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Okay.
What was your name? M. Blair,
There you go.
1217, Public Safety?
Yes, sir.
Sounds good. You might learn something today, Blair. Get a nice education.
The officer proceeded to call the lieutenant, and now he addressed Sean, asking him to leave the building. It is shocking how these officers don't understand public photography laws.
What's happening?
Can I just get your name? Before I talk to you. Stephen Sapper,
Yep.
Lieutenant Public Safety. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
I'm not going to give it.
Okay.
I'm not going to give
How
it.
can I help you?
I don't need any help, Stephen.
Okay, so what business do you have in town hall right now?
First Amendment protected business.
Okay. Again, what business do you have in town hall?
I just told you. Constitutionally protected business.
You're not making any sense here.
That doesn't make any sense to you? No, I just have constitutionally protected business here in town hall.
Okay. Well, town hall is technically closed unless you have business here.
I got in just fine.
I understand that. You have to have business to be in town hall.
I do. I'm explaining to you. I do have business here.
What is your business?
I don't have to explain that to you.
The lieutenant doesn't realize that filming in public is a lawful activity. It seems that he has never read the Constitution and needs some legal training again.
You have to have business in town hall.
I do, and I'm telling you, I do.
I'm going to give you one more chance. Then
I don't-
call the police and have you physically removed.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and do that because you're not being very cooperative with me, and you're not understanding. And I'm trying to explain to you, I have First Amendment protected business here. I am here on a engaging in a constitutionally protected activity.
Okay.
This is town hall, and that's what I'm doing. So if you can call the police if you'd like to learn something here today, or not.
Nope.
Okay, so we're good here. Thank you. And can I get your name, sir? You're the first one to talk to me, right? No? Is it part of your policy to give your name or no? No. It's not?
The officer seemed to learn his lesson and backed off. Meanwhile, the other officer still needed schooling, and Sean was ready to teach him a lesson in the law.
But you got a name badge on, right? So you got a name tag? I'll just take a look. Why are you being childish for?
You're being childish.
How?
Leave.
I'm not leaving.
Leave now.
You can't make me. So why are you being childish? Can I get you 1216? I can't get your name?
No.
You work for the
I don't know
public.
what you're doing here.
You work for the public. I'm the public, and you work for the public, right? Why can't I get your name? He gave me his name. He gave me his name. Everybody gave me their name.
Give me your name.
You can call me good citizen. You can call me good citizen.
Good citizen.
Yeah.
Really? What makes you a good citizen?
I don't break laws.
What are you doing now?
I'm not breaking any laws.
Why are you filming?
Because
why are you
is it
walking
again?
through
Is
this
it?
building
Is it against the law to film?
It is bizarre to see the police officer react like this, as he even refuses to give out his name, which is a must for law enforcement officers. Sean presses on through the town hall, encountering even more tyrants.
I'm just actually taking a little tour right now. I'm just taking a tour, that's all.
Okay, because you're not supposed to.
Who says?
You need to see a department, you go see a department.
No, I'm allowed to take a tour, yeah. This is my building. This is part of my building, just like it's part of yours. How you doing, officer?
What's going on?
Were you called here for me, sir? Okay. So can I get your okay, but can I just get your name and badge number first?
6856 Officer Malkin.
Yeah, and you explain to these gentlemen that
Public space and you can record.
okay, great. Thank you.
Finally, Sean was allowed to film and left the town hall after a few minutes. However, a few months later, the town sent an investigator to his home without cause. In response, Sean returned to the town hall to file a complaint.
How are you?
I've seen your videos before.
Oh, yeah? Nice to meet you, man. Nice to meet you. Do you know who I would talk to? There was somebody a member of the town of Brookhaven that came to my residence and spoke to one of my family members, and I'm trying to see why. I don't like to deal with the government unless I have to, unless I'm investigating a story, and I don't like the government coming to my personal residence. I don't know for what reason, so I'm here to try and find out why. It was some investigation. I wasn't home.
What's the address?
Yeah.
If you're either law or waste management. If you get a ticket, come up to law, I'll help you out.
Okay, appreciate it.
I can give you a pass to where I go to law.
Yeah.
You have your license on you?
No, I don't give my license to...
Sean was directed to the third floor to register his complaint, but once again, it did not take long for an official to question him about filming.
Okay, thank you.
You don't have to videotape it.
Excuse me?
You don't have to videotape it.
I don't have to record?
Nope.
Why?
So I'm not doing anything. I'm just
No, I appreciate your help, sir.
But I'm not doing that. I'll
no.
videotape.
Okay.
If you want my help, shut off the video.
If I want your help, I have to shut off the video?
Yes.
Sir, you're a public servant. I pay a lot of taxes here. I just document everything. I didn't come to your house.
I don't know if we came to your house.
Somebody, allegedly from the town of Brookhaven, came to my home. I investigate the government. This is what I do for a living.
Okay.
And the government coming to my home concerns me. First one.
Thank you.
Frank, if you want, wouldn't it be easier if you can give Alex my number? Because he doesn't I never met this man
You
before.
know he's videotaping you, right?
I videotape all my interactions with government officials.
A little weird,
I'm an
isn't it?
independent journalist.
Yeah.
How is
weird? It's really not videotape women like that, but it's up to you. Whatever you want to do.
Do women have some sort of special privilege?
I mean, it's just weird. Videotaping women. But
I mean,
that's up to you.
she didn't complain at all. You're the one complaining.
Just throwing it out there.
So are you the woman? I don't know. Absolutely ridiculous. Frank wants to try and say that it's weird to videotape a...
Moving on, this group of tyrants was badly owned and had to undergo the biggest walk of shame that one could imagine.
You can walk back that way.
Ma'am.
You can walk back that way.
Yeah.
Keep walking back that way.
Can you de-escalate a little bit? Because I feel like you're trying to just exert your authority over me, and I don't like it.
Some cops think they can do whatever they want without any consequences. But today we'll cover cases where corrupt officers got a dose of instant karma and were taken to the cleaners. In December of 2021, First Amendment auditor Sean Paul Reyes went to the town hall in Ramapo, New York to conduct an audit. As expected, it did not take long for an employee to violate his rights.
Excuse me. You can't be here without a mask.
Excuse me?
You need a mask.
No one else? She doesn't have a mask? They don't have masks?
Yes, I work here. She just supervisor.
They don't have masks, ma'am.
Please, you need a mask.
But they don't have masks. How can
She
you...
just came out the office.
Okay. So what does that mean?
Why don't videotape me?
What?
Don't videotape.
I'm going to videotape you.
Why?
For sure. Because that's what I do. Transparency and accountability, man.
You need a mask.
Where do I leave? Oh, you have to.
Okay, let me call the office.
You can call whoever you'd like, man.
It was clear that Sean was targeted because of his camera. Shortly after, another official stopped him, and once again, the emphasis was on his filming.
Sir,
Yes, ma'am.
are you videotaping?
I am videotaping. That's correct.
What happened?
What do you mean? Why?
Yeah.
I'm an independent journalist, gathering content for a story. Who are you?
I'm Penny Mann. I work in the supervisor's office.
Penny?
Yes.
Man?
Yes.
You work in the supervisor's office?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we can't videotape in here.
Why can't I videotape in here?
It's not legal to videotape in here.
It's not legal.
No. do you have business here? I'll put it that way to you. Do you have business here?
Yeah, of course I have business here.
Okay, what is it?
This is a public building, ma'am. Why would I need to explain to you my business here?
I understand that. You're getting no argument from me.
Okay.
This is a public building.
Okay, great. I'm glad we can agree on that.
Exactly. So, do you have business here? Is there an office that you're going to?
I'm sorry? Yeah, but why would I need to tell you my business here?
The woman had no clue about the First Amendment or how it is legal to video record in public. Sean took her to a crucial lesson in law, focusing her on calling the cop.
Okay.
I have freedom of press, man.
Do you have a reason to be here?
Yes, I do. I just told you I'm an independent journalist.
Your hat says "We the People."
We the people. Yes, my hat. You like it?
We're all the. I love the hat. Actually.
Okay, great. I'm happy.
We're all the people.
Thank you. You can grab me one if you want. If we're all going to follow the rules now.
So, question.
I'd appreciate it. Okay, thank you. I will. I'm just talking to her really quick. She wants to talk to me.
So,
Penny.
So, question. Why are we taping? Let me ask you that.
I feel like we're going around in circles. I'm an independent journalist working on a story.
Okay. What is your story?
My story, I don't want to divulge that until it's published.
Joanne, did you make...
I'm going to continue about my business.
Shortly, Sean noticed several officers approaching him who were about to make one of the biggest mistakes of their lives.
3 officers over here.
You can stay right there, that's fine. You don't need to approach me.
Excuse me?
You can stay right there.
I don't need to approach you?
No, you can stay right back there. You can walk back that way.
Ma'am.
You can walk back that way.
Yeah.
Keep walking back that way.
Can you de-escalate a little bit? Because I feel like you're trying to just exert your authority over me and I don't like it.
I'm not. I'm speaking to you in my normal voice.
You have no authority over me. Okay?
Actually, I do.
I'm in a public building. I'm conducting
and they're
lawful
asking you
business.
to leave.
I'm conducting lawful business. No, they didn't. That's a lie.
Yes, they did.
They did not ask me to leave.
They asked you to leave and they said that you were no longer allowed to be here.
I'm conducting business.
So therefore, you need to leave the location.
I'm conducting business. I'm doing a Freedom of Information Act request.
They asked you to leave.
So you're saying, can I get a supervisor here?
Officer Winter was very aggressive and didn't even try to hear what the auditor had to say. John then turned his attention to the sergeant on the scene, and soon even more backup arrived.
I'm conducting lawful business. I'm an independent journalist, exercising my freedom of press right.
Okay.
It's a right, not a privilege. Freedom of press. This is a public building. You guys have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 officers here, 6 including yourself, Sergeant.
Okay.
It's completely uncalled for. I'm trying to conduct business.
Okay. What is your business? What are you trying to do?
I'm doing a Freedom of Information request, which is a law.
Okay.
And I'm also gathering content for a story.
Okay. Well, right now, we were called here by the people who work in this office building.
Okay.
They're concerned for their safety and their well-being, that there's somebody in here. They've asked you to step out and to leave and to stop video.
They did not.
Here.
I have it on camera. They did not ask me to leave.
Okay. You're going to conduct our investigation.
That's fine.
Okay.
Conduct whatever investigation you like.
I'm going to ask for your ID, because we do need to know who we're speaking with right now.
You're going to ask for my ID.
Yes, I am.
So, in order
of our investigation.
6 officers showed up to confront a man simply for carrying a camera in a public building. That alone speaks volumes about their disregard for the Constitution. But Sean wasn't about to be intimidated by these clowns.
In order for me, I just want to I listen to you, so I'd ask you just listen to me. I don't need to assist you in your investigation. I don't work for the police department. I don't want to assist you in your investigation into me for whatever reason. Do you have a crime that you suspect me of committing? Do you have reasonable, articulable suspicion?
We are here on an investigation of a complaint, yes.
Do you have reasonable, articulable suspicion I've committed a crime?
We're not saying that you committed a crime. We are here to investigate a complaint right now.
So if you're saying that I haven't committed a crime, then I don't have to provide you my ID lawfully, so I'm not going to.
Okay, then I'm going to ask you to step out of this building and to leave this building.
I'm conducting business, ma'am.
Okay, at this point you were asked that you were not allowed welcome here anymore, and we are going to ask you to leave.
But you can't stop somebody from recording. You can't stop somebody from gathering.
I never asked you to stop recording. That is not what I've asked you to do. I asked
You're asking me to leave a public building,
yes,
ma'am.
you are no
Can I
longer
get your name?
in this building. My name is Sergeant Mayer.
Sergeant Mayer, and your badge number?
Yes, 456.
And if this wasn't enough, the sergeant now demanded that Sean leave the building under the threat of an arrest. Shortly after, another supervisor arrived, and Sean presented his case again, hoping for some common sense to prevail.
456. And are you telling me that if I don't leave this building, you're going to arrest me?
I'm telling you right now that you're going to leave this building. Yes.
No, but I just want to know.
I'm not going to argue with you back and forth. Let's step outside.
Are you an attorney, sir?
This is actually our
I'm
boss
the
right
town
here.
supervisor. I
He's
am
the
an
town
attorney, but I'm
supervisor.
not here in that capacity. I
Okay.
just walked down the hall.
Sir,
saw something
maybe I can speak to you and we can come to a better understanding here.
Well, I'm not going to speak to you while you're filming me. You're free to film me, but I'm not going to have a discussion on camera with you.
I'm an independent journalist. Yeah,
That's
but you're
wonderful.
violating but your officers, you're the supervisor, so I just want to let you know, you're opening yourself up to civil, and you said you're a lawyer, you're opening yourself to civil litigation. All I'm doing is I'm peacefully filming. I'm not bothering anybody. I have to do a FOIL request with the town clerk's office. I have official business here. I'm exercising my constitutional right. That's all I'm doing, peacefully. And you're going to kick me out of a public building?
I'm going to ask you to give me 1 minute.
Okay, great.
John was asked to wait, and by this time he was illegally detained by the officers. Shockingly, a couple more cops arrived, and now he was entirely surrounded by cops.
You guys really don't have nothing better to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 officers for one man with a camera. I'm not a bad guy. I'm not nefarious. I don't have any ill intent here. I don't understand. What's the big deal? Somebody can't film? You have cameras. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cameras all over this building. What's the difference? Badge number? Since everybody wants to be here. What is it?
Officer Winter, like the season.
Okay. Can I get your name and badge number?
Right here, boss.
Right here? Is that RIGHT?
Right here.
Oh, okay. Simpson, 524. Hi, can I get your name and badge number?
Harrington, 549.
Thank you, Harrington. Appreciate it. Can I get your name and badge number, sir?
Huh?
Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Hey, what you said?
Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Oh, yeah.
Despite being detained, Sean continued to own these tyrants and knock some sense into them. These aggressive officers were about to be dismissed.
496.
Thank you, man.
Can I get your name?
No, I'm not going to give it.
No. What are you here for? I just showed up. I don't
in-
even know what's going on.
I'm in fear of retaliation, so I'm not going to give my name. It's my Fourth Amendment right. No, I'm just here. I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story, doing a Freedom of Information Act request. That's all I'm doing here.
What'd they call us?
I don't know, because I have a camera in my hand. I don't know, man. Doesn't make sense to me either.
You don't need to step over there.
You can stay
Excuse
right here,
me?
though. You are
Am I being detained?
You are being asked to stay here for our investigation.
Am I being detained?
You are temporarily being detained as we commit our investigation.
Unlawful detainment.
You can call it how you.
It is an almost. You have to learn the law. If you're going to uphold the law, you took an oath to the Constitution. Freedom of press is part of the Constitution. You have to. If you're going to uphold it, you have to learn it. This is an illegal detainment. You can't detain me unless you suspect that I'm committing a crime. This is all things you should have learned in the academy. And as a supervisor, I think that's you should really know.
After a few minutes, the attorney returned and completely humiliated the officers, forcing them into a walk of shame.
You cannot detain somebody legally without you having suspected me of committing a crime. This is ridiculous.
Okay, yes.
Thank you. Can I get your name, sir? Can I get
Lieutenant Dolan.
Lieutenant Dolan? Thank you, Lieutenant. You guys are dismissed. Please don't detain me unlawfully anymore.
No one's detaining you.
No. No.
If he's not doing anything illegal or dangerous or disruptive,
Exactly.
that's fine with me.
It's my right to be in this building.
As long as he
This is a taxpayer
follows the
building.
rules, then
This is a taxpayer's building.
As long as you're okay
but
with
thank
that,
you very
it's
much.
fine.
And by the way, she did detain me. Just so you know. Just so you know, it's on camera. She did detain me.
Well, I'm not going to
So that's an unlawful detainment.
I'm not debating with you, but
Okay.
that's all there is.
Great. Take care, guys.
Now this was one of the biggest and craziest walks of shame ever. These corrupt tyrants were dismissed and quickly fled, hiding their faces.
This is the biggest walk of shame I've ever seen. Completely insane, uncalled for. Sir, you're a lieutenant, right? Sir, I'd like to talk to you about a complaint I want to make against the sergeant. She unlawfully detained me
Want to
without.
go to the front of the lobby? Go to the front lobby of the police station. I'll entertain that complaint for you, okay?
You'll entertain the complaint in the lobby. Okay, I'll be over there. And your name was again, so I can know who I asked for?
Dolan, Lieutenant Dolan.
Lieutenant Dolan? I'll be over there shortly after I conduct my business. Thank you, Lieutenant. Unlawful detainment.
Sean did an outstanding job for standing up for his rights and completely owning the cops, but he didn't stop there. He went straight to the police station to file a formal complaint against the officers involved.
I wanted to file a complaint against a sergeant.
Against a sergeant?
Yeah, the lieutenant told me to come around here
Okay,
to the
your
front. My name's Sean.
Okay, have a seat. I'll get some.
Thank you.
I'm just doing roll call. Can I come back and get your paperwork to fill out your complaint? Is that what you're here for?
Yeah, I'm filing my complaint against the sergeant.
Just give me a few minutes.
Sure, no problem, Lieutenant. Thank you for coming out and letting me know.
Yeah.
It's a pretty simple complaint.
Yeah.
I can fill it out, that's no problem.
Yeah, you can either do it now or you can actually take it with you and bring it back. And
Okay. I'm an independent journalist. I'm doing a FOIL request. You need to leave. You're being trespassed from this building. You can't film here. You know, for police officers, you know, the one officer's getting in my face saying, you're not moving from here. And I told her, please de-escalate a little bit, because that's how you get police officers hurt and members of the public hurt, by just automatically going in guns a-blazing on a situation that you know nothing about.
Now, these cops definitely learned a lesson in the law that day and will likely never try to kick someone out for filming in public again. John filed his complaint on the spot and then left the police station.
As you also know, Lieutenant, you cannot detain somebody without reasonable articulable suspicion that they've committed a crime. I specifically asked your sergeant, what crime do you suspect me of committing? Give me your ID. I need your ID. What crime do you suspect me of committing? And I'll gladly hand you over my ID. I don't have one. I'm not saying I'm investigating. Well, just for investigating, I don't need to help you investigate me. I'm not committing a crime, so I don't need to give you my ID.
I'll have somebody get back to you as soon as well. I don't know how long. It's a Friday.
That's not a problem.
All right?
Yeah, not a problem.
Pretty soon, all right?
Thanks, Lieutenant. Appreciate your time today.
Anything
Thank
else
you.
you need, leave me a message.
All right, thank you. Stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too.
As of now, there are no updates on the complaint, but we hope that these tyrants are held accountable and that Sean gets the justice he deserved. These officers got the perfect karma that they deserved, but this next officer was exposed even worse.
You know, as a police officer, you know full well you cannot be intoxicated while having
intoxicated. I've been drinking, I give you that.
On July 6, 2024, a group of people were celebrating the 4th of July with some fireworks. They had no idea their neighbor, Miami Township police officer Jason Eater, would storm out with a rifle. It left them scared and they quickly called the police, who arrived at the scene.
So what seems to be going on, man?
Everybody around here is fireworks. The guy right here,
Right back there, right
he came over here raising hell cussing. He's a military vet. He hates fireworks. It brings back old memories.
Okay.
He's got an AR on him.
He pointed at us.
And he scrunched down and aimed it at us, and we all took off running.
Okay, so did he come up to the...
He came all the way up to the fence
and started cussing at us, telling us... And then he pointed the AR?
Yes.
Yeah, pointed on us, so me and him, we took off.
Like crazy while we were doing the fireworks.
He got the flashlight on it.
Out at his property.
Yeah, he was sitting, you look at that tree back there towards the building, he was standing about over there shooting
I've
AR
got
towards that
all
field.
my neighbors out.
Peter claimed that he was a military vet, and the fireworks brought him some tough memories. However, pointing your rifle at the neighbors and firing it is not an option.
And with the military vet,
But at the same time, you're over there shooting guns that are 10 times louder than our fireworks.
Exactly. I mean, he got the silence on it because it was really quiet. It wasn't really loud at all. While you guys, and he definitely has a flashlight because I seen him pointing it towards the back. Then
I seen him down when the firework went up, and he was down like that, and I had to get all the kids inside. This is a birthday party too.
Well, the situation could have been approached a lot more civilly. Like, hey guys, look, I am a veteran.
Right, exactly.
It is kind of, messing with my PTSD. Can you guys either tone it down, or is there something you guys can do? I understand it. Exactly. I mean, a little more silly instead of pointing a gun at somebody with kids in the household.
After hearing the terrified neighbors' accounts, the officers approached Officer Eater only to discover that he was also intoxicated.
You're Mr. Eater?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you work for who?
Miami Township.
Miami Township.
Yeah, so all I called Dakota. Okay,
Who's Dakota?
Okay, Dakota Cops.
Okay.
Yep. Cop. Yep. So I called him. Okay, they're blowing this. It's all coming over the field. I've just been watching lately, like where the fields have been catching on fire because of fireworks, whatever. So I went over and asked him. I was just like, hey, you're shooting a bunch of fireworks over in the field. Let's back it down a little bit. And they're like, well, screw you. We can do them wherever we want. We're shooting them this way. The wind gods are taking them where they need to go.
Yeah.
Like, okay, well, when you're shooting in a ditch pointed this way, they're going to go this way.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, well, who cares? Screw you. So I'm like, all right, cool. I was like, I'll call the cops. I called the cops.
Peter was clueless, as he had no idea the officers had already grilled the neighbors and knew that he had pulled his weapon and fired shots. His reckoning was just moments away.
Okay, they're claiming from our understanding, they're claiming that you had the rifle, came over there in an aggressive manner, you know, hey, you guys need to knock off fireworks, I have PTSD, I'm a veteran, etc., etc. And then they said they were claiming that you took the firearm from your back and then kneeled down in the ground, kneeled down and then pointed the firearm in their direction.
That never happened.
And they're claiming that you pointed the firearm in their direction.
Nope, never happened. Never even chambered around. It was an empty chamber.
Okay.
It was an AR with an empty chamber.
Okay.
I just threw it on my back because I couldn't really throw a pistol on my shorts.
Okay. Yeah.
That's it.
And is your firearm? But you, like I said, you did have a firearm on you. I mean, it was.
Yeah. I mean, it's like it was a tight sling to the back. It wasn't even like a patrol sling. It was a sling on my. It was actually on my back.
Okay.
It wasn't like up here. It was on the back sling.
The cops kept pressing the off-duty officer, and he finally confessed to taking a rifle. But his excuse for the blunder was even more pathetic.
All right. Yeah. Like I said, they're claiming that they have 3-4 witnesses saying that you took the gun off your back and then you pointed the gun in their direction.
Nope.
Okay.
All right. So, at what time?
Yeah, because actually when I was talking to Dakota, like he could hear him.
So, what time?
And like I was telling him, I didn't get to share with you. I was like, hey, look, I don't care if you shoot him off, do whatever, but can you shoot him that way? Because, I mean, this way, the field gets dry, they catch on fire. I mean, I've seen that recently.
What time did you go over there? How long ago?
Probably a half hour.
Half hour ago?
Yes, sir.
How did you decide to take your firearm over there?
Well, I always take a gun somewhere. I mean, I just didn't have. I'm wearing gym shorts. I didn't have anything to put it, so it was a tight sling on the back. It wasn't attached to the sling out front. It was like on my back.
Okay, but why did you feel the need to take a firearm over there?
Various whatever.
Okay.
So I just wasn't going to go over and talk to them unarmed.
Have you ever had contact with them before?
No, sir.
Never.
Well, if carrying a weapon out wasn't bad enough, the officers would soon discover that Eater had plenty of drinks earlier.
How much have you had to drink tonight?
Couple, probably 4 or 5.
Because I can smell it on you.
Well, I know. It's a holiday.
Right, which is perfectly fine.
And I don't have a firearm on me.
As a police officer, you understand it's called weapons under intox.
Weapons while
weapons while intoxicated, yes.
I just wanted to sleep, dude. I mean, at the end of the day, I just wanted to go to bed.
Okay, but you understand that you're kind of putting us in a position. I don't want to do this to a fellow law enforcement officer. You're tying our hands. You understand that, right? As a police officer, you understand that, right?
I called you guys.
I understand you did. Actually, no, they are the ones that called, is it not?
They were the ones that called.
Yeah.
Things quickly got pretty bizarre for Eater as he was caught lying multiple times and breaking the law as well. He may have thought his badge would protect him, but these honest officers were taking him to the cleaners.
You know, as a police officer, you know full well you cannot be intoxicated while
I'm
having
not intoxicated. I've been drinking, I give you that. But I also have Stand the Ground, Stand Your Castle, Castle Doctor, and whatever.
The roadway is not Stand Your Castle, Stand Your Ground. That's public property.
I'm sorry.
You can't do that.
So I'm just sorry. I've lost some friends, man. I've lost friends.
I understand. I was in the military too. I get that.
I've lost friends, and it's hard. It's just, the more it goes on, the more you hear the bang, bang, bang. It's like you watch your friends go.
Okay, but you
sorry.
understand just as well as I do that you can't do what you did.
But I didn't.
Right?
I didn't go over there and threaten anybody. I didn't. It was slung on my
I'm getting
back.
conflicting stories then.
Realizing his lies were exposed and the officers knew the truth, Eater started playing the victim card, claiming to remember his war days. Despite his attempts, the officers wouldn't side with him.
Put yourself in our shoes.
I get it. And like I said, I get it. But like I said, it is conflicting stories. Do they have videos of me doing any of this?
You even admitted to me that you walked over there while you've been...
on my back.
Just let me speak. While you've been drinking with a rifle on your back, going over there towards their property, confronting them.
We're okay.
But I don't know who those people even were. Like, I've only ever seen adult people there. These were like younger kids. Whatever.
No, they weren't younger kids.
Like it was still slung on my back. I mean, I didn't do anything.
What you gotta understand, from their standpoint, they're out there with fireworks, man.
you know, you've got a rifle on your back, and then you make a quick turnaround with a rifle.
But it's still on my back. It's not up here.
But think about it though. I mean, you know, if you're walking that way, if I see you in my yard, or if I see you out in the yard, I can't see out.
I'm not in the street. I'm not in the yard. I'm in the street.
Okay, so you're in the street though, but I can't see you though. That's the thing. I can't see further anything out there. They don't have a flashlight or anything.
Is Chambers working?
Chambers?
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Chambers is?
No, sir.
No, he's no longer working.
Now surely PTSD is a dangerous situation, but he was currently serving as a police officer as well, and you just can't hide your idiotic behavior with such sensitive topics. If his PTSD is real, he has no business being in law enforcement.
Because I can see it from their standpoint, you know, but
you can't see it from.
Unfortunately, no, I can't. Okay. Because, you know, they're shooting off fireworks, and I get it.
And it's going on for hours and hours and hours.
It is the 4th of July weekend.
But it's coming over into my field.
Okay.
That I own. It's my field.
And like, you know, and again, I understand everything about that, but I'm having a hard time understanding what was the reason for the rifle.
It was just, I don't know that. I've heard from several people.
I mean,
I don't know that. Yeah. I don't know that. I don't know them at all.
And I can clearly, I mean, I don't know if you can. I can clearly hear kids over there, man.
Right. I don't know anybody.
No, and I get that.
It was strapped on my back.
Yeah.
I wasn't going over in patrol speed, like, you know, going up. It was strapped on my back.
Yeah.
Nothing, not around the chamber.
Yeah.
Strapped on my back.
And like Officer Meyer said, man, we're getting two conflicting stories. They're saying you pointed it at them, and they're saying that you went over there you went over there in an aggressive manner.
Peter was finally arrested and taken to the police station, where he was charged with 16 counts of aggravated menacing and 1 count of handling a weapon while intoxicated. Since the incident, he had been placed on administrative leave while an internal investigation into his behavior takes place. Now that brings us to the end of this video. Today we saw cases where corrupt and evil police officers were served some quick karma and realized why it is not best to mess with the public. Particularly satisfying was the first case, where 8 cops did the walk of shame and were left stunned by the auditor's bravery. If you agree, please support us by liking this video. Also, if you enjoyed this video, watch how these corrupt and cops were owned in the courtroom.
The detective said, side chick, that's his baby mama. And there's a possibility that the boy is his son. I'm thinking we're supposed to be the good guys. He's supposed to be watching my back.